Microphone test. Okay, we're good. Yeah. Let's react to my YouTube feed. I don't want to react to Tyler Fratelli.
So we got Nick 830 here, right? And I'm like, okay, well, we got another clip of Nick 830. You know, he's probably just complaining or whatever, right? He's probably just doing whatever he does, right? But there's something new. He's got a new strategy, Nick 830, and which I actually kind of respect him for this new strategy he's doing. And I want to show you guys what he's been doing. Let's watch the first clip. It's like a new thing I've been seeing him, I've been hearing him do. Let's listen to this.
Yeah, they gotta change the nighttime cycle on this map to daytime. Make the snow less harsh so it looks like OG. Nice, beautiful white colors, like, so it's not too harsh on the eyes. You can see everything clearly. This is just like a little too much. Ew, this map is just, you know? It's just something about the colors, bro. Like the snow.
What is he talking
Like,
about?
look how much better the snow looks on OG,
Bro,
guys.
what is he talking about?
Man, let me just tell you, beautiful. It's like I can see everything is distinct. It's just like, wow. Yeah, they gotta.
He's right.
Bro, Nick 830 is Nick 830, bro. Like, honestly, Nick 830's gonna do Nick 830 things, so. Also, Ludo FN is a scammer, so. So, yeah. I don't know what that's about. Let's check out his shorts. No shorts. Battlefront 3 and Fortnite, blah blah blah. Oh. Also, for anyone that's watching, I do have a Ko-Fi so you guys can donate. So, help me pay for the bills. Let me check my feed. History. I want to react to a couple of videos from yesterday. Like, to be honest, we're just gonna chill in here, bro. Like, what about Friday? I definitely watched more videos than this. Oh no, it was this guy. This guy is genuinely goated. You guys should go subscribe to him.
Waking up for school in the morning is by far one of the worst possible experiences to ever happen to the average humanoid. Nothing is worse.
Genuinely. Oh, what's up? We got another viewer on what platform? Never mind. We got back to 1 viewer. Childhood books were peak literature. Let's watch this one. What he's got to say in here.
If you were like me and grew up as a Gen Z kid in the 2010s, you've most likely read one of the hundreds of popular book series always found in our schools or local library. I'm talking about certified hood classics like Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Harry Potter, Goosebumps, Dork Diaries, Big Nate, Dogman, Captain Underpants, the list goes on. Back then, reading was a major part of my day-to-day routine. I'd stay up multiple late nights just speed running books and would reread the same ones over and over because they were just that entertaining. I was reading in the morning, in class, at lunch, during dinner, taking a shit. Most places where you can sit down and be quiet, I'd always have a book on me. I think we've all had that moment in our lives where our devices got taken away and you found yourself grounded for a couple hours. Now you're sitting there trying to figure out how you're gonna pass the time without losing your sanity. Whenever that happened for me, I just grabbed whatever book I had nearby and flipped through it while checking a clock every couple minutes. But time always felt like it slowed down even more when I did that. Fast forward to the end of my punishment, I was already so invested in what was happening in the story, I completely forgot about even getting my stuff back. The first book series I obviously need to talk about is the legendary Diary of a Wimpy Kid. This series needs absolutely no introduction because I'm pretty sure everyone watching this video has already heard of or read at least one of these books already. When I think of a Gen Z Mount Rushmore, this book would easily be one of the 4 heads mentioned in consideration. Following the misadventures of a 13-year-old middle schooler named Greg Heffley as he deals with the multiple shenanigans in both his life at home and at school was one of the most captivating things to witness as a kid. I think we've all gone through the universal cycle of loving Greg when we were younger and then growing up and realizing just how much of an egotistical psychopath this dude was. Like, what do you mean you came up with a game where you ride a bike down a hill and someone else launches a football to intercept you and knock you off? And after doing said act to Rowley, this man proceeded to brag about it at school to the girls in his grade to get some wrist points. Like, are you words cannot describe just how bad.
Right. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. The Diary of the Wimpy Kid is goated, bro. Like, honestly, if you guys have not read that book, then you guys need to. Like, that book is straight fire.
Out of a friend this man is. I'm pretty sure you've seen multiple videos talking about it, but when you actually go back and read these books, it's even worse than you remember. Greg is the definition of an unreliable narrator. The entire story is from his perspective alone, and even when he admits to doing something embarrassing or messed up, there's probably even more stuff he's either leaving out or twisting to make himself look better. Like, Rowley was genuinely trying to be just a good friend most of the time, and Greg was either always using him, embarrassing him, or throwing him under the bus whenever it benefited Greg the most. The first book in the series had the most examples of this, but I can even take it to later books as well. In The Ugly Truth, Greg and Rowley were having a sleepover at the former's house, and Greg got annoyed at Rowley for kicking a pillow every time he went upstairs and went back down to the basement. So instead of telling him to stop like, I don't know, a normal person would, he put the dumbbell under the pillow so when Rowley comes to kick it full force, he shatters his toe. And of course, Greg was gonna play it off like, it's just a prank, bro. Like, don't take it so seriously. I refuse to believe this man chose to keep staying friends with Brody after the stunt he just pulled. This has to be the most abusive friendship in all of fiction. Despite all the BS that Greg always pulls off, if you read the story on a surface level, you'll be able to move past most of that anyway. Something super underrated about the series that I don't think anyone talks about is the replay value. You could go back and read the same book over and over again, and that shit will still hit the same on the 15th time. One book I want to briefly mention before the next major series is Dork Diaries, which is basically the girl version of Diary of a Wimpy Kid. And while I didn't read too many of the series back then, I still read a few of the books here and there to have an idea of what I feel about it. I always felt some kind of embarrassment about reading something that was mainly targeted for girls, because if you know anything about elementary school social norms, you know the second they see you having any interaction with a girl in your class, they're all gonna be like,
Scepter and Maddie sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S like shut the fuck up!
There was also the Bones series, which was super underrated. This book is basically like Berserk if it was for kids. Now, the next major series I want to talk about is my GOAT, Artemis Fowl. I started reading Artemis Fowl during 6th grade, and this shit was the definition of absolute cinema. He's basically like Batman, except he starts off as a villain and discovers and interacts with fairies instead of fighting crime. To this day, I don't know what about this series was so cool to me. I think just seeing this 12-year-old kid outsmart and outmaneuver everyone around him with some insane IQ.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. This video is not bad. Shout out to Scepter. I'm gonna turn my mic volume up. Test. Test. Okay, yeah, we're still good.
Was just the rawest thing ever. And what made him even more interesting is that he didn't feel like a typical smart kid protagonist where everything just conveniently worked out for him. Half the time, it felt like things were always going wrong or getting way too complicated. And then he'd slowly realize he was still somehow in control of all of it. Like, there are moments in these books where he got put in situations where he had no options or solutions to escape a problem, and yet he still figured out something in the end. Let me break this down for y'all real quick. In the first book in the series, Artemis and his gang get trapped inside his mansion, and the fairies put everything in a time stop. And there's a bomb about to go off that's gonna kill everyone inside the mansion once time resumes. So you may be thinking they're cooked, right? Time is quite literally stopped, and there's no way to escape the situation. But this man Artemis somehow figures out that the only way to escape the time stop is to fall asleep when it activates. Because way earlier in the book, he put the sleeping sedative into their drinks so that when the moment arrives, everyone drinks it without suspecting anything. He makes sure that the sedative hits as soon as the fairies activate the time stop, so he, his butler, and everyone else in the mansion are all unconscious at the exact moment it locks in, and they all survive the explosion. Name me 5 other 12-year-olds that are able to casually come up with something like that. Unfortunately, as much as I love this story, I never finished the series and only got to the 3rd to last book. I think I just hit a point where I just stopped for whatever reason, probably because school got busy or I just moved on to other stuff. But it's still such a core memory that I was still hooked on regardless. Now, zooming out a bit, there are also a bunch of other books from that era that I have to quickly mention that I think deserve some huge respect. You have the I Survive series, and for the longest time, I really thought the stories in these books were actually real. I deadass believe these kids were out here casually surviving natural disasters and shark attacks like it was just another random Tuesday. Back when I played Minecraft super heavy, the Minecraft handbooks were so elite. I only had the Gunpowder book, but I know one of my friends that had all 4 in his collection. Speaking of Minecraft books, I'm not sure if I was the only one who noticed this, but there was always a lot of bootleg or fan fiction type stories that I would see on the shelf. Stuff like Diary of a Creeper and all those weird spin-off books that felt like they were made by some random kid in his mom's basement. They weren't even Minecraft official stories or anything, but I always saw them everywhere on the shelf. I'm about to put you on to one of the greatest pieces of fiction ever created, the crossover by Kwame Alexander. Where do I even start with this masterpiece? By the way, I know I've been sounding like an utter nerd for most of this video, but this book is easily one of the most compelling and captivating things I've ever read. For starters, the way it's written mixes actual poetry with storytelling, and it flows so cohesively together, it doesn't even feel like I'm reading a normal graphic novel. The book follows twin brothers Josh and Jordan Bell, who are both super talented basketball players at their school. But over time, their relationship starts to fall apart under pressure from family, expectations, and life in general. Yeah, it was all over a girl.
How in the hell did you let this get this bad? How?
Yeah, where is Mura? Where is my subscribers? Genuinely. Test? Wait. I need to look at something. I'll be right back. I gotta edit a video real quick. Blue lights. Da 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 da. Blue lights. Blue lights. Eating all the chicken fights. Blue lights. Blue lights. Eating all the chicken fights. Blue lights. Blue lights. Eating all the chicken fights. Blue lights. Blue lights. Eating all the chicken fries. Yo, who is singing that trash song, bro? Let me disconnect my mic real quick. Ugh. Alright, I gotta make a video real quick to publish on the YouTube Shorts feed. Hopefully this video does well also. Because if I make a video and it doesn't do well, it's not going to be a very good time. I'm going to be very, very disappointed. Subscribe. School bathrooms are a nuclear bio. Bro, I want to watch that one so badly. So let me make this video really quickly. Then we'll publish it. Then we'll wait for people to come. Just because I got 10 viewers that one time doesn't mean you can be a full live streamer. Yo, what are you doing with these hate comments, bruh? Genuinely. Burger lights, eating all the chicken bites. Yo, do we have anyone watching? Like, anyone at all? Like, we have no one watching. Like, yeah, we only have my Twitch bot watching, and it's not even watching this. So right now, there's no one watching. But it's fine. We turn into a pine tree. We look like a bug grinder. Blue lights. Gonna turn into a fire truck. 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 Blue lights. Goose. Oh, what's up? What's up? We got a Twitch viewer. What's up? Wait, let me highlight it on screen for my YouTube viewers. What's up? So how you doing? Hamburger Newt Newt. If you're still here. But yeah, we're just reacting to my YouTube feed. What's up? Yeah, I think he left. But it's good. Hamburger Newt Newt. That's a cool name.
School bathrooms genuinely have to be one of the most putrid and ill-inducing places to ever exist on the planet. Every time I walk through those doors, it feels like I stepped into a parallel dimension filled with the most unsanitary and stomach-turning sights known to mankind. The smell alone is enough to cause you to start wheezing desperately for air as you inhale.
No, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. The smell of the school bathroom is so horrible, bro. Like, that is rancid. Like, and they don't even clean it. Like, it is rancid in that bathroom, bro. And I'm not even trolling.
Some of the most foul stenches to ever exist. As soon as I step inside a stall, my nostrils start getting vandalized with a mix of vape, piss, and whatever god-awful chemicals exist just floating in the air. Minus the environment looking like it was imported from the darkest depths of a frat house basement, the additional deplorable stuff that goes on inside a school bathroom on a day-to-day basis is absolutely ridiculous. There are niggas who are almost full-grown adults that still don't know how to clean up after themselves. Every time I walk into a stall, I'm greeted with the most horrifying and repulsive results to ever grace my eyes. At some point, I just start questioning how we even made it this far as a species. We obviously can't talk about school bathrooms without mentioning the vaping kids. Nobody ever wants to walk into a bathroom and start inhaling some random flavored smoke mixed with everything else that's disgusting in there. I couldn't tell you how many times I walked in during passing period and it looked like an entire Akatsuki meeting was taking place in there with all the colored air over the room. And then all of them proceed to do a 360.
No, it happens all the time, bro. Like, they just be doing that, like every day. Like you should probably take a break. Genuinely, like, that is not good. And it smells so, it's just a mix of different smells.
60 head turn just to stare into your soul for even attempting to go in there to use it for its intended purpose. At my school, there were multiple bathrooms that would get locked for weeks and sometimes even months because niggas couldn't go 2 seconds without hitting the death stick. One year, the bathroom next to my English class got locked for the entire school year because people kept going in there every passing period to hit their daily quota. After that, I literally had to go through Snake Way just to even get to the nearest location while still holding it in. It got to the point where I basically mapped out every bathroom in my location next to my building that wasn't next to my class just to make sure whatever one I used was completely empty. Being a school janitor has to be one of the worst jobs to ever exist. Imagine spending 9 hours of your day cleaning off the remains of an expired pizza.
Yo, they don't even clean the bathrooms in my school. Like, the janitors just said wallahi, but like, they gave up, bro. Like, one of the bathrooms in our school is still closed, yo.
Off the floor, only for some random kid to walk in right after you're done and launch a milk carton full speed into the wall. If that were me, best believe the milk carton isn't the only thing that's exploding. The floors in the bathrooms may legitimately be worse than a landmine field. There's puddles everywhere, random trash, food on the ground. I don't even want to know what kind of bacteria is living in there. I deadass had to start hopping around like a rabbit just to avoid stepping in certain spots. One thing I never understood is how some people willingly came in contact with any surface in the bathroom at all. I've even seen kids eat lunch in there. If you're casually eating food in a school bathroom, you gotta be checked into the nearest mental facility ASAP. Then you take a look at the mirrors and it's somehow even worse. I don't know what people are doing to those things, but they're always smudged up, cracked or covered in some random gloop. You go to check yourself real quick and you end up looking so distorted as if you're in a horror game and about to get jump scared at any second. The soap dispensers are also either not working or always empty. Sometimes it comes out normal and other times it shoots off to the side like it's trying to violate you for some reason. People will also use the walls as their personal graffiti board. You'll walk into a random bathroom and see a mosaic painting of a bird across the wall. That shit will damn near look like a Renaissance painting from the 1500s. You're telling me you have this much level of talent and you decided to use it on the science building bathroom stall during the middle of winter. And don't even get me started on the sinks. Some taps the water is barely dripping out and other ones squirt out like crazy. Pause. One point I want to bring up is the paper towels versus hand dryer debate. Now me personally, I'm a paper towels guy because if you knew how unsanitary the amount of bacteria that gets absorbed into those hand dryers was, I would bet my left and right nut that you would rather use sewer water. The average hand dryer blows in about 60 different colonies of bacteria for a 30-second session. They don't even say individual, they said colonies. You have to keep your hands under there for a minimum of a few minutes just to get them remotely dry. And you're telling me I'll have hundreds of different colonies on my body by the time I'm done? Yeah, miss me with that shit. At that point, I'd just rather wipe my hands on my pants and just move on with my day. And like I said, you have to keep your hands under there for so long because they don't blow that much air out to begin with. At that point, you're just blowing dirty air on your hands and they're not even drying them that well. Now, I don't know if girls have
Like, yo, when you go to the bathroom, it is so dirty. Like, yo, the bathroom floor is covered in liquid. Like, tell me that's not weird. Tell me that's not weird.
a version of this, but in the boys' restroom, we have something called the urinal etiquette. The urinal etiquette is the unspoken rule that you should leave at least one urinal gap between you and the person next to you in the stalls. If there are 5 urinals and there's only one available in the middle, you purposely abstain from using it until a spot opens up next to it on either side. As I said, this is an unspoken rule, but you still got freakazoid to ignore it completely. The whole bathroom could be empty and they would still decide to stand right next to you and pretend like everything is normal. If you don't get your Diddy disciple ass away from me, nigga. Now, out of everything I've just mentioned, when it comes to actually using the bathroom, nothing comes close to the horror of having to go in there and take a shit. Anytime I had even the slightest bowel pain in my stomach, I would start
Going to the bathroom and actually having to use it, like, without having to, like, take a piss, and you gotta do the number 2, yo, you might as well just call home, bro. Like, just call home at that point. It's not worth it.
praying to God that I could just hold it in until I got home. I would rather drag my body across a field of gravel and rocks and then sit in a boiling pan of oil before I go on one of those toilet seats. Unfortunately, the problem was sometimes you didn't
Okay, we're back. We're back.
Didn't have a choice. And once you had that little feeling in your pants that it was time to go, I had to raise my hand immediately just to run to the nearest one. There was one time in 6th grade where my intestines were literally doing the salsa dance, and I couldn't hold in my bowel pain any longer. I instantly raised my hand to go ask the teacher if I could go, and as soon as I got permission, I sprinted towards the nearest bathroom, and I was stressing trying to find the least terrible stall. Now, anyone who's been in my situation before already knows about the toilet paper method. You basically mummify the entire toilet seat until you can't see the rim anymore. But as if my luck couldn't get any more worse, there was barely any toilet paper left. All these niggas left me were paper scraps. Now I had to choose between either sitting on this musty ass seat or using what's left and risk not having to wipe. And I'm pretty sure you already know what I chose. Let's just say I took the most aggravatingly long shower in the history of mankind. There was another time I was going to the bathroom and I found one of the special needs kids in there too. Now normally I just mind my own business and keep it together whenever I'm in a situation like this. Unlike some of you, I don't laugh when I hear one wailing like a demon in the middle of a test. So I proceed to walk in, and I kid you not, my eyes looked in the stalls, and that man's pants were all the way down. My head turned faster than a fat nigga seeing a salad in front of him. I spun so hard, my neck muscles got hurt, and it felt like that for the rest of the day. Going to the bathroom doesn't even feel like a basic human need anymore. It just feels like one of those side quests you need to complete, even if you'd rather just wet your pants and deal with the consequences later. By the time I leave after finishing my business, it just feels like I survived a natural disaster. Walking back to class feels like a victory lap after everything I went through. Between the funky smell, disgusting surfaces, and unsanitary people, the whole place just feels like a nuclear fallout zone with the most diabolical activities being enacted on a daily basis. In all honesty, the best thing you can do in a school bathroom is to walk in, do your thing, and get out as soon as possible before you become patient zero of whatever undiscovered illness that's lurking in there.
Oh, that's the end of the video. Let's watch another one. This guy's good. I don't know if y'all like him or not, but... Okay, let's go to a different one. We can live stream for hours today, so... I genuinely feel like live streaming for like hours today. Okay, what's a different one?
I'm convinced school lunches have to be some kind of failed government lab experiment that escaped containment and somehow got approved for distribution to every single school in America. There is absolutely no way that the administration boards actually care about their students' well-being, because how in tarnation did you look at these menu options and still give it the thumbs up regardless? School lunches for the most part has always been unappetizing and bad to look at since way back during the 1900s. They were serving moose legs and raccoon ankles for your options back then. Fast forward to now and things still haven't gotten better. Different years, same result. They didn't do nothing but step back. At some point, the food got so bad, instead of people eating it, they started using it as potion ingredients, and I started seeing kids making the most vile and revolting concoctions I'd ever seen. My nigga, you are not Walter White. Put the pipe down. I remember back in elementary school when they used to give us those calendar packets that showed us the lunch schedule for each day of the month. I used to hyper-analyze.
Pausing live stream real quick. Okay, I'm back. Just had to go do something.
Every single day of each week like I was a war general planning a full-scale invasion on another country. Despite most of the food looking like it was expired already, you'd still have Big Back sprinting down the hallway, breaking the sound barrier just to get to the lunch line first. Like, calm down, big dog, it's all yours. There was this—
Yo, I know! Tell me why they be running for this stuff, really. They be running for sludge, bro. Like, it's genuinely not even real food.
to an Optimus Prime voice? Then
So we're gonna be reacting to reacting of reacting, I guess.
he's getting off to an Optimus Prime voice. That nigga hears Autobots roll out and gets wet, bro. His shit gets brick like this. Like that should turn him the hell on. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy 40 Shams 40 World. Today we're gonna be reacting to the worst Transformers YouTube.
There is some drama going on in the Transformers community that I want to talk about. It relates to the content creator, the Alfonso Nation. If you don't know who he is a pretty popular content creator in the Transformers fandom. He has around 20,000 followers on Instagram and 60,000 on YouTube. And recently, a lot of stuff came out about him that does not paint him in a very positive light. There's a variety of different allegations, with the big one being grooming, which is not good at all. But I want to talk about all of it and kind of...
Is there like no fandom that's just normal? Every fandom has some sort of like scandal going on. None of these niggas is normal, bro. Why can't y'all just be normal people? Please, 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 brother. Just be normal. Enjoy what you enjoy without being a fucking creep.
Spread my own thoughts on this because there's a lot here and I want to talk about it. The last few times I tried recording this, my screen froze, so I think it's Alfonso Nation trying to make sure this information doesn't get out. I don't know. I don't know. I can't explain why my screen keeps freezing. Now, this isn't the first time the Alfonso Nation got exposed. His original expose happened in 2024. I can show you those tweets right now. They're from Heathen McBungfucket, who worked on Transformers Animated Chat.
Nigga name is Midba. I gonna let that's a crazy last name, bro.
Glass. And this exposes him for being racist, homophobic, transphobic, all the different cis you could think of. The Alfonso Nation has. He's collecting them like Pokemon cards. There is a lot here, but what I also want to show you is the fact that he has faked elements of his life. Here's him with a photo of him at this Apple convention, but it turns out this photo is actually not his, and he did not attend this Apple convention. Same thing here. He claimed that he
this nigga's LARPing.
Class. Not true. He stole this photo. So yeah, that's the original expose, and his original response to all this was like, hey guys, I'm Christian, I'm religious, this is what I believe in. Haters gonna hate. Horrible response. I don't know how it worked, but it worked. Last week, as of the making this video, a whole bunch of more stuff came out about him that shows more light on the stuff that we talked about, him being racist, homophobic, transphobic, all the different cis, as well as him faking his life. It dives more into that, as well as more stuff that is a bit more serious, or in some cases extremely serious, that needs to be talked about. All this stuff comes from Instagram, specifically these three creators here, Linkamus Prime, Josh Slaughter, as well as that Transformers guy. There is about 4 to 5, I think there's 5, yeah, there's 5 Instagram posts talking about this, as well as some tweets. For some reason, the tweets are what's causing this to freeze, so I can't show you the tweets. The first Instagram post talks about how he has alternative accounts to bully and harass other content creators, as well as hype himself up, which is really sad. But on this page here, you can see Tristan Jones 9219. This is an alternative account that is confirmed to be his. And then here's the big one. He has faked giveaways with himself. I can't really...
Yo, faking giveaways is crazy, bro. Nah, this is crazy.
Really hate on that. Yeah, it sucks. Faking giveaway. Shouldn't do that. That's a level of dedication I haven't really seen before. Like, you give yourself the giveaway item. Like, I haven't seen anyone do that before. I gotta...
Social media, like, platforms gotta start, like, making new rules where you can only have, like, 1 to, like, 2 profiles at once, period, bro. That would save so many people from so many things, bro. Like, you gotta put your information and link it to it. So you can't just go online, put whatever BS and think it won't trace back to you. No. Link that shit to your social security or your ID or something. Nigga donated to himself. Yeah, that's crazy.
Respect him for that. I was originally going to show tweets. I can't show them here because for some reason that causes this whole thing to freeze. So instead I could just tell you the important tweet. TFI Creations is a pretty popular content creator, and in his tweet he made a big allegation that Alfonso Nation was messaging minors who can do an Optimus Prime impression, which is serious. That's a big deal. If you don't know, he has this weird fascination with Optimus Prime and Peter Cullen. It's one thing to be a fan of the character. Optimus Prime is my personal favorite Transformer. I love Optimus Prime. He's always been my favorite. And it's also Alfonso Nations as well. He made a video a few years ago, which I can't find anymore, so I think he might have taken it down. But it was about how much Optimus Prime means to him. But then when he talks about Peter Cullen, he's really weird about it. There's one specific thing I remember him talking about is when he met Peter Cullen at TFCon, which, speaking of TFCon, I didn't talk about this, but Alfonso Nation crashed a YouTuber panel, which I think is really funny. Like, why did you do that? Anyway, Peter Cullen. So when he met Peter Cullen, he talked about how soft yet firm his hands were. It was weird. TFI Creations made the big allegation that he hit on minors who can do an Optimus Prime impression, and that he tried to pay his friends so that he could perform sexual acts on them, which is a crazy allegation and is probably true looking at the
Wait, hold on. Where are these kids' parents though? Yeah, nah, this is crazy.
future evidence that I'm going to show you. So anyway, let's move on to more evidence. Part 2. This one goes into more about how he's like racist, Islamophobic. Here's him hating other content creators.
Oh, brother,
Here's
pick
him
a
throwing his
struggle.
friend under the bus, being just a bad friend, being a bully, being a bad friend. And then here's an alternative account he uses to hype himself up, which is funny and also a little bit sad at the same time.
Yo, this nigga made burner accounts to hype himself up. Maybe you can say he loves himself. But on top of that, you're using those accounts to like shit on your ops, bro. That's crazy. That is insane.
He has 60,000 subscribers. He does not need to be doing that. So now you're probably curious as to where Alfonso Nation is during all this. There's a lot of stuff coming out about him. None of it's good. So you're probably wondering, where's he at? Well, it turns out that he actually has abandoned his Alfonso Nation channel, because the last time he uploaded was 3 months ago.
man.
Same thing with Instagram. He hasn't posted in 3 months. And it turns out he has officially dedicated himself to this Christian channel called Covenant Studios. But one thing that really bugs me, this has nothing to do with anything I'm talking about.
Niggas
I don't
turning
get
to
why he
Christianity?
makes his thumbnails so cluttered. Like, it just makes it so like you don't really know what you're looking at. But anyway, he has 696 subscribers, and he averages around 100 to 200 views per video. Sometimes he gets a banger, so it's just pretty good for a channel with 600 subscribers. Let's check his most popular shorts. Most popular short is 4K, which is about Charlie Kirk. I actually commented on one of his videos asking if he's going to respond to all this stuff. Has not responded to me yet. Also has not deleted the comment yet, so I am curious if what's going to happen with this comment. It's probably going to be gone. This next one is very serious, and it talks about attempted suicide. I'm just going to read this as is. Remember back when Blank was going live on Instagram saying he was going to blank himself? Alfonso was claiming he calmed Blank down and that he did all this work, but he didn't do shit. I had to make a call, and unfortunately I had to bake at him. But as my friend, I didn't want Blank to hurt himself. My friend Blank and I made the decision to call the police, and Alfonso was claiming he was live with Blank on the stream when the police showed up, but he was nowhere to be seen. He later went on Instagram and was saying what he did violated Blank's trust, and it was not cool. We were actually anonymous when this initially happened, but the amount of hate aimed at me
And my channel's not for that, so I'm not gonna do that. Ugh. Happy belated. Comment, subscribe, and like, and now commented. Nice. About to hit the hour mark.
Yeah.
Oh man, my bad.
By the way, I don't know how I clutch. Clutch like what clutch or no?
It's not bad. Y'all know what I should do? I should add my sub count to it, the stream. But I'm not using OBS, so I don't know. That'd be hard. Alright, I'll be right back. I'll be back. I'll be back.
Alright, so last video you guys saw that I met this toxic girl and mic'd up.
Can you do an OG emote? Can you do an OG emote?
This is OG.
Shut the up. I don't give a I'm not scared of this hoe. Because I'm not trash at Fortnite. I know how to play.
Oh, he's unreal.
And I'm unreal on my other account, but it's voice chat banned.
Stop the cap.
She was saying that she was unreal and wanted to 1v1 me. And if you guys missed it, this is what happened.
Wow, you. Oh, hell no. Yeah, you got me so. Stop! Yeah, I'm deleting Fortnite. Stop! Then you cheating and I'm not even ready yet with your fat ass.
I don't got time for this, bro.
I don't give a what you have time for. You dusty.
I'm not even building or you're getting 10 0'd.
Yeah, because you have good aim. Alright, come on. Stop! You have aimbot, you do. You be cheating. You have aimbot.
You can't just admit you're bad and I'm good?
I'm not trash at Fortnite. You not good at Fortnite.
What?
It's only you only won because you have good aim, but you don't know how to build or you don't know how to edit like me.
A few days later, she invited me to her game because she saw the video, and this is what she had to say.
True.
Hello?
Delete that video. Delete that video.
What you talking about?
Because anybody told you to post that. No, come on, I need a round 2.
You don't want a round 2, bro.
I want a round 2. I need that.
Bro.
I'm not playing. He got aimbot.
You don't.
I know.
I look at all his videos.
His videos too, and everybody be saying he got aimbot. You got
Everybody's
something.
be yapping, bro. Toast is just, he's just the best.
Like, and even the comments were saying I was good. So
That's what I'm saying. You're not even bad. You're just not better than me.
all right, take off the aimbot.
He don't have aimbot. What are you talking about?
Yes,
He's just the best Fortnite. He's the best controller player ever. Shut up.
I need my rematch.
There's no way you want to rematch that.
I got better over the time.
No, she haven't. She still sucks. She failed the PS4.
No, because I didn't even know. And so, because I was on the phone last night, and I was on the phone, and he was watching this dude video, and I thought he was listening to a voice message of me, and I was like, what is that? And he told me he was watching a YouTube video, so I went to go search this up, and he posted that. That's unacceptable. Make a YouTube video and say, Toxic Girl wanted part 2.
Oh, yeah.
And watch, I'm finna win.
You think you
I'm
can
gonna win? Yes.
Oh, yeah, you want a 1v1? For real?
I'm on it.
I don't want to hear any more excuses, bruh. Before we jump into the 1v1, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe if you're new. We're on the road to 200,000 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed yet, subscribe now. Alright, enjoy the video.
Shy! Come here. You remember that video I had showed you of that boy that posted me on YouTube? I'm on the game with him right now. I'm finna beat him.
You ready?
No, bro. I'm finna win. Come on. In the video, you gotta get you the bro. This worse than the last one. Come on, edit that window. Come on.
Oh my god.
Bro, like you're where? Bro, you finna make me mad, bro. Like I'm not even playing. You finna get on my nerves. That don't count.
Map.
That's not even funny. All right.
Maybe we should go back to box fights. I won't build in box fights. You'll have a chance.
All right, come on. I'm gonna get mad.
It's okay. Sometimes you can't
It's
win them
not
all.
okay. Sometimes I really can, because you lucky I'm not in my prime right now. Because if I was in my prime, I would like for real.
This is your prime,
Maybe, yeah, maybe because I just need to change my skin. Maybe because that, right? Yeah, let me just change my skin. Wait, wrong one.
bro. Nice.
I'm finna lock in.
You gotta upgrade the PS4, bro.
Shut the up.
Okay.
You over Dusty.
Might be tough, chat. I haven't really played. Oh,
Hold on. Oh my God.
you're not built for this, bro. Well, maybe you are.
Come on.
No.
Okay. Yeah, but all right, now I'm locking. I'm not playing. I'm locking in. I'm not playing. Come on.
Oh my god. I got her, Matt. Oh my god. Oh my
Come
god.
on. Let's go.
Okay, hold on.
Let's go.
Oh no.
Let's
Oh
go.
no. Oh
Come on.
no.
Come on, I'm locking in. Come on. Oh.
What you healing for? Come on.
I can't heal.
Now you can.
The comments don't say I did better. Watch.
You know what? Oh no. Now the comments are gonna roast me.
Cause look at. Come on. I did better. I'm better than you. I'm better than you. It's just my settings. Like they be tweaking.
Bro, you know you can
They-
change your settings.
But anyways, don't cut me off. But don't. How many I had the last time?
1. You actually have been practicing. You got better. Wait,
Yeah, I had one.
should I build here now?
No.
Oh, I think build. If I build here,
And you can't use your shotgun.
I can't use my shotgun.
No, and you gotta just stand still.
That's actually crazy. Should I try that?
No, you can't move. You can't.
I
do
can't
nothing.
even move.
No, you can't do nothing. And if you move, you. You move.
What?
Oh, come on.
That's not even, bro. AR only is crazy. Oh wait, you gotta lock in. Actually, you gotta log in. Hold on.
How she didn't show?
I ain't gonna lie. If I lose, I'm gonna lose. No, wait.
Come on. That's actually so toxic.
Nah, you're toxic. Be quiet. Oh, you cheated! You cheated!
Dude, oh my god, chat.
You're if I lose, I ain't gonna lie, I'm deleting it.
This is low-key bad.
Don't put this in that video. Oh God, do not put this in that video. I'm not playing. I'm gonna cry, bro.
No, I'm shooting at the ground.
Come on, break it.
Edit it. What happened?
I don't know.
Yeah, you did better at least.
Yeah.
That's something.
Somebody said, bro, she is bad at the game. Tell her to 1v1 me next. Who
There
the
you
fuck is you? You got your YouTube profile as a Fortnite picture. You is a bum. The See, she said she was a simple edit. She trash. Like, and I was replying to them comments. Because why is they glazing? What y'all talk about? Because I'm tired of y'all glazing them comments. Talk about I'm trash. I'm talking if I'm trash, 1v1 me. Can they hear me on your chat?
Listen, chat's listening right now.
For real? At me. Because y'all know how I get. Y'all know how I get in these streets and on Fortnite.
Okay.
I really treat you. Stop playing with me. Yeah, I'm gonna be waiting. When you posting that video, I'm gonna look in the comments and I bet I see nobody saying I'm trash. Everybody better be glazing me. Everybody better be saying that I'm the GOAT and I'm the queen and I'm all that. And everybody better be talking shit to Tartils. Y'all better be like, he asked how he lost.
You didn't lose.
No.
I didn't lose.
Well, you kind of did, because if you that good, you wouldn't be dying to somebody that's ass. So basically, you lost.
I 6-0'd you in the build fights. Well then, I can't build
But
it.
then some of your subscribers ass, they probably came and killed you.
Yeah.
And if they can't kill you, then they definitely can't kill me. So I want y'all to
They could
put that
definitely
shit in the
kill
comments.
you.
They could definitely not.
My
They
subscribers
could
are
definitely
good.
not.
Why is she just roasting us like that, bro? Fatality. YouTube genuinely needs to fix the algorithm. Here, I'm gonna show y'all my analytics. Yo, my stream is so dead right now, bro. Like, there's not a single person watching this right now. Like, this is... Yo, we got 2+ subscribers from live streams? Dang. That's not bad. Shorts. We got 27 live stream views in total. We got 40 shorts only watching both views. It has one remix? What the? I didn't even know it had a remix. But, we just chilling. Genuinely. Yo, I want to end stream so badly. Like, right now, I genuinely feel like ending stream. Got me 5+ subscribers. Average view duration 33 seconds. Got 1 views. Show me the remixes. Let me watch it.
I may not be Clicks, I may not be Cypher PK, and I may not be typical gamer. I don't have millions of subs and I don't have the biggest streams, but what I do have is something a lot of creators forgot. I care. I care about every message, every name, every person.
He didn't remix the whole thing. But, I'll drop a sub for him in cool video. I'm live right now. Want to talk? Hopefully he sees that comment. Oh, no, wrong video. That's the video I want. This is the video. No, don't click on that video. Okay, we good. Okay, yeah, we're in the right video. And this guy's still alive. He just started streaming. It's not bad. Washington. Oh, should I join these guys? Or should I stay here, chat? Oh, don't worry about it. There's no one in my chat right now. You know what I should do? I'm gonna go on my Twitch right now. And, I'm going to do some chats. I don't know what I need to do or what I want to do. Let me look at this. I don't know. I'm gonna try and do as much live streams as possible. I don't know how many I'll be able to do though. Seems like an interesting psych. Mover89 is not here, so we're not gonna watch SFS content right now. But we will watch it later. Because I don't feel like watching SFS content. My Twitch bot is just spamming my comments. And he's providing me with one singular little view. You know what I should do? Should I set up a stream elements? Y'all want me to set up a stream elements? Or, I don't know though. I think Yo, I want to play with this guy. What's this guy doing? Probably streaming with OBS. I can move on, baby doll. Waiting on cars, flipping through stations. So, I'll try and play with this guy if we can. If not, then we'll just stay on off the stream.
Something happened. I don't even know. Hello. Oh, why did I didn't mean to delete that. That was an accident. That was an actual accident.
This dude needs a better mic. I can't hear him.
I would love to play, but I seem to have an issue with my freaking
I can't hear
video
him.
game right now, bro.
I cannot hear this
That's
dude.
funny though.
But we got one viewer on YouTube, one viewer on Twitch. What's up, everyone?
Wish I could.
But I can't hear this dude.
Moment.
So, but we'll stay in his stream for a little bit. We might move to a different one. If he had donations set up, then I'd probably give a little bit of money on. But, no, for now, we're just... Yo, who is this? Who is this viewer on YouTube? Hopefully they stay. But, yeah, we got one on Twitch, one on YouTube. I don't know. Chat, should we stay with this guy or should we move? I don't know what we should do. You know, we'll let our YouTube viewer decide if he's here. So we'll stay for a couple of seconds and then we might move.
I think I gotta shut this stream down. It's not. I'm stuck connecting to the game.
If it's this guy in my stream, I don't know if it's him in my stream. I don't know. It also might be Mura, but it's like, it would be like 2 a.m. for that, 3 a.m. for that person. I gotta stream till like 11 today.
Stream, bro.
Okay, yeah, our YouTube viewer left.
It's not working. Nice, delete it. That's why I always have to have like a freaking issue. Alright. It's whatever, bro.
Oh, he ended. Dang, why'd he end? Okay, I mean... But... I was planning on staying, but... I wonder why he ended. What's up, YouTube viewer? I don't know if you just misclicked and got in here, but... yeah. Yo, we're just streaming for fun, bruh. I'm just going through the YouTube rabbit hole on my feed. And just leave a comment. It helps push the video. It doesn't even need to be like a good comment. Yeah, but just leaving one would help the video so much. Or leaving a message in the chat. But yeah, we're just live streaming. And he left. Okay. Yeah, what are we doing? What is my feed doing? Guys, I gotta go in this stream, so bye.